Welcome back, everyone, to Halloween Haunts 365. I'm Jared. As you can see, Terry's not here. We have Annabelle to take her place. So, Annabelle, what'd you think of the haunt last night? Where'd we go? She talks so much as Terry does. Alright, but we headed out to Sleepy Hollow Haunted Acres, and this is our 2024 review for that. Before we get into this interesting review, here's a word from our sponsors. This video is brought to you by Party Pumper DJs. Elevate your special events with Party Pumper DJs. The Party Pumper serves the Northeast Tri-State area. From weddings to birthday parties, corporate events to backyard barbecues, Party Pumper DJs will help take your event to the next level. Experience 4K visuals, JBL sound, intelligent lighting, and mayhem all season long with DJ See No Evil pumping the party in the 6 feet under midway at Lehigh Valley Screen Park. Lehigh Valley Screen Park is located just outside of Allentown in Orfield, Pennsylvania. It consists of 4 haunted attractions along with a huge nightly party in the 2-acre 6 feet under midway. Check out and connect with Party Pumper DJs on Facebook and nightly at Lehigh Valley Screen Park. Party Pumper DJs is a proud sponsor of the Halloween Haunts 365 2024 season. Alright, so make sure you check out Party Pumper DJs. They handle all kinds of events. Follow them on Facebook now. Alright, Annabelle. What are we doing? Look, she's moving, guys. She's haunted. Alright, Sleepy Hollow Haunted Acres. Our first time there. John has covered it for the podcast before. Man, when we pulled up, I got really excited. Because I saw fire pits, I saw smoke, I saw fog billowing, I heard music, I saw a stage. I'm like, alright, this is a night out. Some of it lived up to the hype. Others, I got a lot of notes on, including a little incident on the hayride. But before we get into that, let's show the walkthrough. It was fun filming this. Atmosphere was great. The one thing about this haunt is this is a dump your kids off in the attraction haunt and go sit by the fire. We saw a lot of that. There's tons of kids, a lot of birthday parties. And you know what? Other than kids being kids, they weren't acting wild. I mean, they were loud and you couldn't hear each other talk, but that's kids. That has nothing to do with Sleepy Hollow. Just something we noticed. But here's the walkthrough video. Make sure you check it out. It's got a good vibe.
We are caught between the places we've been and the other side. Too far gone. We've let it go. We've given up our pride. Broken dreams on the future fall in vain. It consumes us, take us out, 10 feet under, buried in the fear of time. Yes, a revolution, death for peace and fight. Call to
All right, as you can see, people were partying. People were dancing in the circle. It looked like a little witch circle, those little girls. But all right. So when you get to Sleepy Hollow, you give your ticket in, and then you pretty much hop on a hayride. I've been on many hayrides my entire life, and this one, it was interesting to say the least. So you're loaded on, and you sit on hay bales, but you sit back to back to each other, and the hay bales are in an eye, so you can't look around. I was so packed in with people that I was sitting on another dude instead of the hay bale. So like I understand input output, but A, no. B, so I think we had a rookie driver because he kept popping the clutch. The first time, whatever, accidents happen. But the third time, yes, 3 times, jolted the cart so much that my wife and 3 other people flew off the hay bale. So A, that's a problem. B, they hit so hard, Terry's got a nice bruise. The girl that landed on Terry broke her phone in her pocket, so it wasn't even out, and the other one landed on her back. What are you doing? Why are you packing them so tight into this hayride? It's a problem. Then you have this giant cage that you can't see around. Sure, it's fun for the actors to jump up the 2 times they did, but this is the worst seating I've ever seen on a hayride. I had to get this out. And it's very left side dominant because on the right side, I saw corn at about 30 miles an hour. That's what I saw. A couple scenes here and there. We stopped here and there, but really the duration of my experience on this hayride was corn. And then a junkyard scene that played the nightmare music, but no Freddy. So I don't know. I talked to other people and they didn't have that same experience, so it could just be a one-off, and we're not Karens, we're not going to report it, but that's just what happened. We're honest, and we're going to tell you everything that happens to us in these haunts, but this is not a safe way to pack a hayride. Sorry. I understand you're trying to get as many people in and out as possible, but you have the RIP ticket for a reason. If people don't want to wait, they could do the RIP. But like I was literally sitting half on a hay bale, half on a dude's lap. Why? You couldn't wait another cart to send us through? All right. But, busy night. And, I'm fine with that. But it goes into that in a little bit. But let's go over the hayride. Some cool scenes. I missed a lot of it being on the right side. And you can't look to the left because there's a guy right behind you. There's a guy right here behind you. There's a guy right here behind you. And there's a cage. So what you see is here. No. Alright, so actors, the very few we saw were fun and energetic. Shout out to the clown girls. You guys were the best of the night on the hayride. Duration, it's 20 minutes, but I'm at a 3 because 15 of that was just driving past corn. They stopped at, I think, 2 or 3 scenes and they did the little show, but you fly by everything else. So I don't know. Fear factor, we don't need the meter, and we don't really need Terry because she didn't go off at all this night, especially on the hayride. A couple groups jumped, so I went at 2. Lighting, there's some blinking lights, there's some ambient lighting to show off the scene, but they don't use it to create anything. Makeup and costumes, the clown girls look great. Other dudes had some pretty cool masks that were climbing in over the thing. Here's the thing with the gate. You can see it all coming. Like, yeah, there's a guy on the gate. That's not scary. So, I don't know if it's an insurance issue they had to deal with at one point, but the gate doesn't make sense. Immersion, this is a 2. Because once you stop in that scene, you're immersed in that scene, but then it's corn for what feels like another 5 minutes. So you're just taking out of everything. Scenes, I'm at a 3. The few they had were really cool. And it's something they could build on. And you did stop in a few scenes. So I'm in the middle at a 3. Sound of music, a 3. They added some ambience to the hayride in the certain scenes. And it made you feel a little anxiety that something's coming. But more than that. Special effects, I'm at a 3. Cool end scene. That's really about it for the special effects. Attraction overall went to a 2.7. And that's just strictly what we look at in haunts, and that's not including the crazy incident that happened. All right, so third favorite scene, and really, I didn't have any because I didn't see much. I would pick the clown scene, maybe. All right, so third favorite scene for Terry was the cemetery. From what I saw of the cemetery, because you whiz by it, the actors looked fun. They were crawling around like, Michael Jackson's Thriller. Pretty lit. It was fine. Second favorite scene, Terry, Headless Horseman. I had no idea that they had the Headless Horseman because I'm on the right side of the hayride. I got all this secondhand. First favorite scene, Terry really liked Pumpkin Alley. I liked my second favorite scene was probably the junkyard because you hear the Nightmare on Elm Street music. You're like, oh, do I get a Freddy scene? No Freddy. Or maybe Freddy was on the other side. I don't know. Like I said, this is the hardest to see hayride I've ever been on, and I've been going on hayrides for 40 years. Or 35, whenever they started. So, it's tough. If you get there early enough, maybe you could get the back seat so you can look forward and see both sides, but then you have a whole row of people sitting in front of you, so you're not going to see it anyway. That's the hayride. I'd check your drivers because that dude, he threw that cart twice. 3 times. Sorry. 3 times. Huge jerk. Threw everyone around. People hit the bottom of this hayride. It happened. We didn't go speak to the manager or anything, but it happened, and that's a problem. And the other issue is if you're sitting on the other side, to get out, you have to go over hay bales. Now, I was able to do it with this ankle, but older people aren't. How are they getting over the hay bale? So they have to sit back down and go back. Like, this is not the way to sit a hayride. It is what it is. All right, but man, after that disappointing hayride for me, we took the long trek to House in the Hollow, and what a surprise! This is a house that I've never seen before, and it's really cool. I'm not gonna say it's scary. There are scary parts. Our group was screaming, but let's do the scoring video. This house adds magic to haunt. Like, it has the scary aspect, but it also has tricks. The first room you walk in and something turns into an actor. People disappear. People get dragged into nowhere. Crazy mirror images. This house was so much fun. All right, so actors, a 5. Very theatrical, but with hidden scares. Duration, I forget the time. I think it was 15 minutes, but it feels like you're in there forever because you stop at each room. I have a note on that after. Fear factor, Terry jumped. Our team went nuts. The little kids we were, not little, but teenagers we were with, jumped all over the place screaming. Lighting, 5. Beautifully lit. Hands down, best scenes on the property. No doubt. Makeup and costumes, everyone looked amazing. Everyone looked their part. This was phenomenal. Immersion, this is highly detailed, so all of it brings you in. Plus the show in each room just brings it all together. high immersion. Intensity, some people in your group go missing. Some people disappear. Some actresses disappear. A lot of crazy shit happens in here. Scenes, 5. I love that you stop the groups in each room. This is awesome. This is great time management, but you're letting too many people in at a time. We were sent in with a group of 10. We all didn't fit in the room, so I missed 2 of the acts. I saw it after. So there's way too many people. If the group can't fit in the room, you're ruining it. So I understand, but you have the RIP tickets for a reason. There can't be more than 5. Or else it just ruins the effect because the people in the tail end can't even get in the door. 4 times last night, we were at the end of the 10-person group. Now it's just 2 of us, but we had to go through with the group of 8. So we went through and we just couldn't fit in the room. So they were kept trying to shut the door to add to immersion. The groups are too big. Sound and music, 5. Awesome. Special effects, there's shit in here you've never seen before. If you've never been here, there's shit in here you've never seen before. Attraction overall, a 5.0. Hands down, best haunt on the property. Third favorite scene. Mine was the final room. It's a crypt room. There's a nice surprise at the end of it. I'm not going to give that away. Terry's was a suitcase room. What the hell does that mean? You're going to have to go and find out. Second favorite scene. Mine's the suitcase room. Terry's was the crypt. What about you? Hey, you're useless. First favorite scene. Both of us was the entrance scene. Hell of a job. But again, we almost missed it because we were packed in with so many people. Listen, I understand you get a ton of complaints about waiting in line, but you have to wait in line at airports, roller coasters, movie theaters, everything has a line, and you give them the option for RIP for not even that much more money. I think it was, 20 more per ticket? Totally worth it if you're in a hurry and don't want to wait. But there was way too many people in this group. And I found it weird that every ticket taker we went to was like, oh, only 2? I'm sorry, am I supposed to bring 17 people to a haunt? Like, why am I being shut out for bringing 2 people? I don't know. I've never experienced that at a haunt before, but very weird. There's way too many groups going in. Especially this, because this is form-fitting. I think you're good at 6, because that'll fill the room. But 10 was too much. We were kept getting jammed outside the doors. So it really shut off the immersion, because, the actors are trying to get you into the room. I don't know. But beautiful haunt. I would return just for this. Just for this. It's a great house. It's a lot of fun house. Yeah, it's something different. It's really different. I would love to tell you every detail. But I don't do that here. Alright, so moving on. Field of Fright. Let's play a scoring video.
I keep my eyes shut. For a moment in this life I see all this pain and still I am proud to keep all my dreams, cause they're shining for me. But when I wake up, the world just feels great to me. And at the same place I don't really wanna be, feeling all alone. I still change what seems gone, but when I try to stand back up, they pull me back down. And all I fight for begins to drown. Who could save me now? Since I know all the steps I take, they are all because of me. Every mess I faced was the way it should have been. All the pain I take will be worth the suffering. My faith will remain in every moment. Keep self-esteem. In the end, you'll reach all your dreams.
Alright, Field of Fright. Really cool scenes, decent length walkthrough, and this is how you like corn. You guys know how much I hate corn mazes, because it's just corn. But they had these little lanterns that added the creepiness to the corn. I really, really, really like that. Alright, so actors, it's not that they were bad, they were fine. They were good. It was mistimed. A lot of the scares, they jumped out at us at the end when we were already past. So you missed the entire group. We were a group of 4 going through. So I don't understand why that was so mistimed, but it happened like 4 times, like after. So it's, you missed the scare. Duration, 12, 13 minutes. I'm at a 4. Fear Factor 3, like I said, a lot of it's missed time for the actors. For us, it was. I'm not saying that's every person that goes to Sleepy Hollow Haunted Acres is missed time. But a lot of them jumped after our group was already passed. Kind of eliminates the effect. Lighting, I'm at a 5. The scenes were lit really cool. They added different details to show off different scenes. And the corn was lit with these little lanterns that glue. So it gave that creepy effect like you were walking through a cornfield of like this old abandoned village. Very cool technique. Immersion, I'm at a 4. It sucks because the stage kind of takes you out of it for a little bit because you can hear the music. Not a lot you can do about that. But inside deeper, it's pretty good. Intensity of 3, like I said, they're in good spots. They're hidden pretty well, but they're late. Sound of the music, yeah. There's music throughout, sounds, creepiness. Pardon me, adds to the effect. Special effects, I'm at a 4. Some really cool props in here. Traction overall came to a 3.83, and that's really, it should be a little better. The scenes are, this is a quality haunt. It has the bones to be something really cool. They just need to build the acting. Third favorite scene was the wedding room. You walk in, there's like a corpse bride and a guy with a top hat. Really creepy room, especially how she's like hidden in the dark. Second favorite, the marionette stage. Very different. Very cool. Haven't seen that. I've seen marionettes, but not like this. First favorite scene was the cult scene. Awesome cult scene. So, again, dude was late. He came out when we were already walking through the corn. Like, you're standing there. Come out now. All right, so activities, I'm at a 3. Oh, that gives 3.83 for the field. Activities, I'm at a 3. Not a lot to do, but a lot of entertainment. So you got photo ops, really nice photo ops. The band's playing, fire pits, and fire jugglers. But there's more scenes than you're actually doing stuff. So I'm at a 3. Atmosphere, I want a 5. You saw the video. Everyone's having a blast. It was pretty funny because we're walking up to the gate for the tickets, and I see a bunch of people carrying lawn chairs. Like, we are at a haunt, right? Well, what do we go? We brought our lawn chair for the hayride? Like, what are they doing? Then when you get in, you figure out you can even reserve bonfire pits back there, so you can have your own private pit, bring your chair, hang out, relax. It is family friendly, so no alcohol, but you can have a couple Cokes, chill out, listen to the band while your kids are causing a ruckus on the hayride. It was pretty cool. Band was doing good, a little low, but well, the music was too high, her voice was too low, but that's nothing to do with the haunt. Yeah, everyone was having fun. People were dancing. People were, man, that sweets line. Since we're getting in the entertainment, I went a 5. A lot of stuff to do. Fire twirlers, the band, the fire pits, marshmallows for it. Yeah, this can be a night out for real. There's enough food and fire to hold everyone over. So this is one where the after of activities actually helped the final score for this. Food score, hamburgers, pulled pork, fries, funnel cake, fried Oreos, marshmallows, and a little bit like Reapers, they have real food and then dessert food in 2 stands. Let me just tell you that dessert line was diesel. So they're selling, it must be good. Terry's hip was bothering a little bit after, so, and she had a flight the next morning, so we wanted to get out, or else we would have stopped and ate. Haunted attraction overall came to a 3.83. So with the added effects of the atmosphere and the fun and the fire pits and the band, we're at a 4.2 overall. So the after effects really helped out Sleepy Hollow for our review. But yeah, for mine, it's just overpacking that hayride cart is not a good idea. If you have an experienced driver, you're probably fine. But like I said, I was sitting on people. That's not comfortable. People don't pay to sit on people. I understand the hate and the anger you get on social media. I waited in line so long. Send them the link to the VIP tickets. It's going to happen. No matter what you do, You can load people on top of each other in a hayride, stack us 4 laying down. You're still going to get complaints about people waiting. So do it a little safer. And I would change the way that's set up because it's left side heavy. It really is. My view was right here. I saw through the gate, so I had chains in my eyes, and that's the scenes I saw. Because when I looked here, people, looked here, people, tried to look over here, people, and when I called people here, and then there's a giant gate. I don't understand. The gate's not needed. I would change the way this whole hayride set up. Let people enjoy it. I understand you're trying to get input, output, but like I said, it's haunt season. People gotta wait in line. It's the way it is. Same thing with the house. The house is really cool. But being in there with a group of 10, when we only came as a group of 2, seems a little silly. I would have sent them in with their 8. If 8's still, I think, a little too much to fit in these rooms. And then put me with a group behind, where if that group's too big, put us with a smaller group. Like, I think 6 is your magic number to go into that house. That lets everyone get in quickly, lets everyone experience the actual trick or scare, and then move on. Like I said, we were at the tail end of all of this. Why did we have to make the group of 8 a 10? I don't understand. But awesome house, fun haunt. We had fun. Hayride, I don't think I would do again. Not for a couple of years. But that house I would definitely do again. And the trail, if I'm there, I'd do the trail. That's where I'm at with Sleepy Hollow Haunted Acres. I need to get ready because maybe I'll bring her. Are heading to Scream Mountain tonight. South Jersey Jason from the Horror Shed podcast. My friend Brian's going to meet me out there. We're going to have a night on the mountain. I'm getting on a ski lift. Not really happy about that. But we'll be all right. But guys, thanks for hanging out with just me. I mean, Annabelle, she's a looker, but she didn't really contribute, did you? No. Guys, this has been our review of Sleepy Hollow Haunted Acres. Like I said, I'm cool with skipping the hayride again, but at that house is something special. If you're in the area, get tickets to that house. It's something very different for the haunt industry. But guys, I'm Jared. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the subscribe button over by Annabelle. We got a long more to go, and we do interviews, behind the scenes, and a lot of other stuff in the all season. We are Halloween Haunts 365, where every day is haunt season. Goodbye.
Night out.